Hi everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a new video for Hip Kit Club this week, and I'm using actually our March cut file on this one. I went back to the flowers because I wanted to do this grid design, and there are a couple of ways you could do this. I wanted a different pattern paper from the April kits for each of my sections, so I just cropped the PNG image of the cut file, and then I was able to put these pieces of paper size 3x4 on my Cameo mat, and I just cut each one of those. You could also cut the design if you wanted to on your Cameo, and then just use your paper trimmer to cut those out into the size squares or shapes that you wanted. I kept this pretty simple because I wanted the die cut background to stand out with all the different pattern papers. So I'm popping my photo up because I want it to stand out a bit from the background, and everything else that I'm using is going to be clustered around the picture because I didn't want to cover any of the squares, and like I said, those are 3x4, so a little bit smaller than that because I wanted some of the white margin to show, so just a tad smaller than 3x4, so just a little bit smaller than what a Project Life card would be. These are Pretty Little Studio alpha stickers, and I love the wood grain, and this is what I added for the title to start out with. The title is Bike Love, and you can see I liked the subtle look of the title, but once I got finished with it, I thought it was just a little bit too subtle. It just did not stand out very much. It actually blended in a lot with the photo. So I was kind of debating as I was doing this, but I went ahead and finished the title out with these letter stickers, and then a little bit later you're going to see that I went back and changed it because it was just not standing out enough. I don't do it on camera, but I did change it out after I stopped the video to decide on a few more supplies from the kit. I decided to change it out with the LE Studio black letter stickers, and so you'll see that coming up in a little bit. And I liked that end result a lot better because it stood out and it added some balance to that side of the photo, just to have that darker title on the side. So I did all of that on these alpha letters for nothing, but sometimes you have to try things and figure out if it works or not, and this didn't work, so I changed it up. And now I'm using the cut apart sheet designed by Kim Watson. I haven't gotten a chance to use it a lot. I've used it a little bit, but I thought it would be perfect for this layout because I could just cut some of those little pieces out to layer here around my photo. And I just wanted to tuck some things in and layer some things over the top. And this is my, oh goodness, I think this is my 6th layout maybe with this month, the April kit. I think so. I think it's 6. But I still have all of this still left over. And so since I had so many wood veneers from Simple Stories in my mind's eye, I thought I could go a little bit crazy with them. And I used them to kind of create a little border here on the left-hand side of the photo. I just used the butterfly from Simple Stories because I had some paper clips left and like a star. So I just decided to go with the butterfly, and then I still had a lot on the By Mind's Eye sheet, so I used the little flowers and the butterfly to mix in for that border on the side there. And I like the way that turned out. I like the mix of the butterflies and the flowers together, and it goes with the background with the floral die cut also. I had one of my pop dots in the way, so I like those because you can pull them up if you need to like tuck things under your photo or your paper. These are little Pink Fresh, I don't want, what you call those, like rubber charms, I guess. And I like that little teal one, so I wanted to add it to pick up some of that teal. And I liked that I had used so many of the pattern papers because I could pull several colors. This is the chenille sticker, so I had navy from that Pink Fresh Studio paper at the top, and so I was able to pull in some navy and teal and things like that to layer around my photo. And so now you can see I'm back and have the title changed out to the LE Studio black letter stickers, and I like that much better. I did it the same way down the side of the photo, going vertical right there. I liked that look, and it kept the title clustered over my photo too, so I didn't cover up any of the background. And I'm back to the little cut apart sheet. I just keep adding little pieces of it. I liked the never forget, and I had actually cut something out right there before, so I had to trim a little bit closer in on it, but I actually liked it trimmed a little bit smaller without so much white space. And these are the My Mind's Eye on Trend 2 enamel dots, and I was able to pull in a little bit more of that navy. I liked the pop of navy at the bottom from that chenille sticker, so that worked great to have the navy enamel dots to go around too. And I'm just cutting out a couple of the cut apart strips. These don't have any words or phrases. They're just kind of little designs. I think one had, let me look. One had, you would think I could remember since I just did it. One has like little polka dots and then one has little triangles. So those were just kind of decorative to add as a little border there under the photo for some more layering. I like to balance the photo like kind of all the way around when I do something like this with everything layered around the photo. So I try to tuck in as many things as I possibly could here and there on pretty much on every side. I didn't do as much on the top, but I like the way it kind of flows around. So it ended up kind of having that look that I wanted it to. I'm still trying to decide if I want any more stickers, and I decided to add that little one there to the top. So I did kind of balance it out all the way around, the page. And so I have the finished layout coming up here and some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you next week with a new video for Hip Kit Club. So see you then.